Batman K Crusader Season 1, Episode 3, titled Kiss of the Catwoman. And of course, this episode is the introduction of, well, Catwoman. And this version of Selena Kyle is very different. I mean, the whole catch is that, oh, it's just a cat burglar who dresses as a cat. That's the pun. That's it. But this version of Selena is that she is part of a wealthy family, but she is bored. She wants thrill. She wants excitement. She's just gonna piss away the outcome. All the family outcome and all the family, um, everything that the family built. And just because she wants thrill, she wants excitement. She's you know just being wit. It is that whole saying, money can't find you happiness. So she just sees Batman in the newspaper. Is like, hey, I want to be a villain, and so she dresses up in the most classic Catwoman outfit ever. I think it is like what she originally wore way back in the 30s, way back in the 40s, way back in the 40s. This is the outfit that she wore. So this version of Catwoman is cat burglar, cat burglar, cat burglar. There's no romance whatsoever. No romance whatsoever. Because the moment Selena slightly, as Catwoman, slightly does the Catwoman things, like being a little bit flirtatious, kissing Batman, whatever it is, towards Batman, he's like, yo, criminal, you need to be locked up. He's very drawn and like saying words like, I need to lock her up, so the whole world is it has a break over nonsense. And you just go, okay, this is a versus the character, because we're so used to this kind of romantic thing going on between Bruce and Selena, and seeing this like very black and white version of Batman where he's like, you're a criminal. I don't care that if you find me attractive or not, I'm going to lock you up. And that's quite interesting. You don't know, maybe it starts, maybe, when season 2 comes along, maybe Catwoman comes back and that we hint more about the romance. But this version, there's none of that. And I felt bad. And by the way, there's a B plot storyline. And I will say this: Bruce fucking Wayne, you better. Ugh, how you treat Alfred? I just. Bruce is a dick, and more of a dick towards Alfred. Like any time that Alfred, you can tell like Alfred cares about Bruce. He really does. He cares about Bruce. But the moment he slightly gives some advice, he's like, "You done? You done? Are you done?" Or he just jumps, like cuts him off and starts talking about the case. Like it's such like it all starts with, because the whole thing with this episode is that we're getting flashbacks to the, oh my god, we're gonna see this 6 billion times. We are getting the origin story in this. We're getting Thomas passed away and walking through an alley that Judge Gio goes and shoots them. But we also see the aftermath of it. Like what happened after what happened during that night after that happened, and how you can tell that Alfred really cares about Bruce, and he's still there. It's the whole thing of, I want to be your father figure. I want to be your mentor. I want to be there for you, Bruce. And for, I don't know, 20-ish years, for 10, let's say 12, 10 years, he's been like that. And I think we need a scene, and maybe it's a more of a season 2 thing, where Alfred's like, Bruce, I am done with your bullshit. You better bring me some damn respect. And like even like young Bruce, even little Bruce, he's like, we're gonna make them pay, and you're gonna help me for it. And it's like, okay, 10-year-old Bruce, okay. I'm like, okay. I'm just like completely shocked by it. And of course, the big other question is, everybody's like, look, what Bruce Wayne just needs is go to therapy. He needs to get better help or whatever, um, because he's dealing with trauma clearly, and how he's dealing with that trauma is probably not very healthy. So there's a scene where in a fundraiser, the pearls, Martha's pearls, that was there in Crime Alley, someone shit talks about him. And I'm like, yeah, this is what I'm not surprised that Bruce decided to smack you across the face, talking shit towards his mom. And because of it, he goes to a psychiatrist. Who's the psychiatrist? Well, Dr. Harley Quinzel. And Harley in this is very, very Harley Quinny. Like, she's like, that could be fun, wouldn't it? Or Hun and, all these little bits and pieces that Harleen that Harley does that normally Harleen doesn't. So it feels like, hearing interviews and when it does come with Harley Quinn, that when we do have Harley Quinzel becoming Harley Quinn, that Harley's going to be the more serious. It's not going to be, Harley. Harley's going to be the more classical version of the character. So, but you could say Harleen, sorry, I want to say Harley, but Harleen is reading Bruce like a book. Like, you're not, like, this whole witch boy sort of thing, this is not truly you. There's something deeper inside you. And you have roles that are so high that no psychiatrist will be able to break it down. Because, the real other question is, he just needs to go to therapy and everything will be go fixed. But, but the thing about therapy and help, sometimes the only way for someone to have someone to help them is if the person who needs help wants to help. And Bruce doesn't want to help. He's like, she thinks she could break me. No, that's not gonna be a thing. And it's a real tester of a thing. And I can't wait to meet basically Harley and see how different it is. But yeah, I've been liking the show, and we get a little goofy stuff like, Catwoman sees the back of Bill, it's like, cool car, so she gets her own version of a Caterbill, where it's like a car with like claws and a cat ears and all that, and a little tail. Like, it's her version. She wants that. It's like the spoiled kid, the spoiled witch kid, who's like, I want everything. That's basically what it is. But yeah, I'm liking the show so far. Out of the 3 episodes, out of the 10 I have seen, and yeah, comment below what you thought of episode 3.